who graduated from here have gone on to make the name of this institution and also served not only the country but perhaps people worldwide. What started, as I said, as a 1 or 2 room Montessori more than 50 years ago, at the time where elite education was restricted to perhaps, I wouldn't say elite education, I'd say good education was restricted to perhaps a few elite schools and missionary schools. Beaconhouse came in and they've set a new standard for private sector education, and we are all very grateful to the leadership of Beaconhouse for serving this country and educating the children of this country. I'd just like to say a few words, and I take cue from what Mr. Qasim Kasuri and the Honorable Chairperson Nasreen Mahmood Kasuri said in their speeches. We have an education problem in this country. As you mentioned, 26 million out of school children. It's 26 million children who will not be able to contribute in the society, especially in this competitive world. We in the province of Sindh are aware of this huge problem, and I'll just tell you a few initiatives that we've taken in order to close this gap, and it's not easy to do. It will not happen in a year. It'll probably, if we work diligently, take us about a decade to close this gap. This is how severe the problem is, and we just need to continue working on it. What we've done in Sindh is, a couple of years ago, exactly 2.5 years ago, an organization called Teach the World came to see me. And they had been addressing this problem in Africa. This was a US-based institute founded by some Pakistanis, and they were Americans there. And we started a program with them, and till now we've made 200 schools. Again, it's a very small thing, but the idea is what they do is they just rent one room, and in this one room they have 4 shifts a day, and 25 children are educated. The problem is, again, teachers, and I'm grateful to Beaconhouse for giving these 100,000, you said, teaching hours a year for people who would like to go into teaching, for students who would like to go into teaching. So they have a syllabus, again, approved by the government of Sindh, on tablets. And each student, they have 25 tablets, each student, 4 students own a tablet during the day, and they come in and they complete their classes on this tablet. Until now, with this very small part, we've got about 25,000 children who sort of each year who graduate from this system. So this is a very small step that we've taken. But again, we'd like to take it to a larger scale and inshallah try and contribute in resolving this problem of out-of-school children. The other thing that we're doing is, in order to provide quality education to our children, is under a public-private partnership initiative. We ask organizations like Beaconhouse, and we've got quite a number of partners who've come in, to take over schools with good infrastructure. And what we've done is in the last few years, we've built some school under Japanese grant and the US grant, Government of Sindh's own funds. And these schools with good infrastructure, we hand them over to education management organizations under the public-private partnership banner. And they have been able to provide quality education in government schools, and I'd request Beaconhouse also to come and join us in this initiative. It's ongoing, and I'm sure that your contribution, your partnership with the government of Sindh will enable to provide education to the underserved, as we said, and that's the other thing, the other initiative that we're taking. A lot was said about AI. I learned about AI about 4 decades ago when I was studying. And the way they defined AI at that time, I don't know if I've not kept up to the mark. The way they defined it as at that time was to teach machines to do things in which humans are better. So they're trying to emulate humans. So unless humans are there, the machines, AI would not take over. So I tell you, yes, AI is, it's not a threat, it's an opportunity. But that sort of gives us all the incentive to do better in this competitive setting. So obviously going forward, AI is going to be a centerpiece of all education universally, and in AI, what we need to teach the children, as I said, there's so much information around. When we used to study, we used to learn how to answer questions, how to solve problems. Now we have to teach people, or we have to teach our children how to formulate problems, how to ask questions. And that is how AI is going to change our education in the future. Once again, coming back, I'm grateful to Beaconhouse for inviting me here today. I'm very, very excited to join you in your 50-year program, the culmination of the 50-year program. I congratulate you all for an excellent work done over the last 5 decades. Your contribution in teaching the children of this country has been instrumental in producing leaders in all fields, and inshallah the organization that you started half a century ago would continue to provide to do the good work that you started. Once again, thank you for having me here today, and I wish all of you a very, very happy Golden Jubilee celebration. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.
खबर आपको दें, सिंध हुकूमत ने सूबे के तमाम तालीमी बोर्ड में नंबर सिस्टम खत्म कर दिया है। मैट्रिक और इंटर के लिए नए ग्रेडिंग